Xenoblade Chronicles, my favorite. Anyways, I've started the stream, but you can still look.
Yeah, no, I'm not surprised.
Yeah. So hi everyone. We're just waiting for Jacob to find a tier list to start us off. So
I have a feeling that this might take a while.
yes.
That's my...
Hang on. I just want to check this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. I'm just checking mine to see how many this is.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Alright, that one's include handouts.
10. Oh, never mind. We're not doing mine today. Probably not.
Oh god, how long is it?
Well, it's SpongeBob episodes from seasons 1 through 3. But it is 117.
That's a lot.
It is a lot.
It's a lot of episodes.
But that is definitely one we should keep in mind for the future, because that'd be a fun one. And I did, and yeah, it does indeed look like it is only seasons 1 through 3. So you know, the good seasons.
Alright, we're going with this one.
All right, what have you picked out?
Also, one sec, I need to close the bathroom door because it smells like soap in here.
Alright, I should pull up Discord, because I'm assuming you're going to send us a link to this, so that we get the right one. Did you already? Or what's in Wisnoda? What's in the Wisnoda chat? Oh, okay.
I'm questioning existence.
Yeah, I see that. But not your own, which is abnormal for you.
Okay, I don't want to be depressed all the time.
I don't think anyone does. Alright.
So why, like, are you asking me to ponder my existence?
I'm asking you to, she's commenting that you're not.
Oh, this is interesting. I didn't realize when you said this that this would include, like, Mario sports spin-offs.
Yeah.
Which is fair, I guess, even though some of those only have 2 games. But it works.
Sorry, I love that Mario Party is just OP in the box.
Yeah. Yeah. And my favorite Nintendo franchise, Rio G. Or better yet, Ice Limb. Why is that even on here? There's only one Ice Climber game.
Yeah.
There's only one.
Fair point.
Like, at that rate, why not include Duck Hunt?
It's a fair point.
Alright. So, well, first of all, there are 2 tiers we should add. D for design and F.
Yeah, I can live with this.
Which I will take. Oh wait. And of course, we may have a meme tier later, but we'll get to that. Alright. So, I guess we'll just start off. Animal Crossing. Now, I personally have only played New Leaf, but I feel like that's enough to kind of get the gist of this whole series. Because from what I understand, they like, it seems like they just kind of get progressively better, and with not a ton of change, just like adding new stuff.
Kind of impression that got into the series.
But they're very good, very relaxing.
That's incredibly true. So, game that you play for a long time because, like, by playing it, it commits you to playing it more.
Yeah. Which
it's also less an early less expensive version of a mobile format, I guess.
Which reminds me, I should probably check in on Boansum Ka.
Yeah, he dead. Like, I'm sorry, there's just no hope for him.
Well, Boansum Ka is the island.
There is no hope for him.
Hey, what makes you so sure my island is a boy?
Did I stutter?
Okay. Anyway, so where do we stand on Animal Crossing? I don't know.
I mean, at the very least, it's a solid C or B.
That's true.
I would put it in at least
B.
B, yeah. B's fine. Alright.
Mario Superstar Baseball.
Okay.
You played Mario Superstar Baseball.
Yes, actually.
Well, I've played a little bit of Superstar Baseball, but I've played more of Super Sluggers. And hot take, Super Sluggers equals best Mario sports game? Question mark?
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah,
I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that. Yeah, I think Mario Super Sluggers is probably the best Mario sports game. Cause
Yeah, I can agree.
it's got the most characters, like the most diverse cast of characters. They got K. Rool in it, for crying out loud.
That's true.
Like, that was his last
copies of his underlings.
Yeah, the Kremlins. You got the Piantas from Super Mario Sunshine. Like, they didn't. They really didn't like. They didn't like pull any stops when designing the roster for that game. It is like everyone you would possibly want to see in a Mario sports game, except for like RPG characters.
And even some people you wouldn't want to see.
Yeah.
So, can we just include that in this one?
Well, yeah. I mean, these are franchises. It's part of the Mario baseball franchise.
A or B, then.
I feel wrong putting it above Animal Crossing, so let's say B.
Alright.
Oh, this again.
Bayonetta.
D for design.
You know, as someone who has not played the games, I'll agree to that.
Bayonetta. I have played the Wonderful 101. That's a fun time.
Is that part of the franchise?
Made by the same people, I'm pretty sure.
That doesn't answer my question.
He did say no.
Okay. I was gonna say that would come as a shock to me.
Now, DK. I'm assuming we're including like the arcade cabinets in this.
Yeah.
So wait, Bayonetta D for design then? We agree to that?
We agree.
Okay. Yeah, Donkey Kong, I like including original Donkey Kong and Country, since they're not both listed here.
Now, I have not played Donkey Kong Country 2 and 3, but I have played the first one to port to the GBA.
Same.
Then Returns and Tropical Freeze. Tropical Freeze is a really good platformer.
They're decent platformers, but
I mean, like those first three Donkey Kong Country games were like the best looking games on Super Nintendo.
Yeah, I can agree to that.
I agree that they're the most impressive visually.
Yeah.
I feel like there's some that look better purely because
ones that have aged better, like Yoshi's Island, I guess would be a fair argument to that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like, we also can't ignore the fact that none of these franchises would be here without the original Donkey Kong.
Very true.
I'm fine with putting this one at A.
Yeah, that seems fair.
Dr. Mario.
I'll be honest. New Dr. Mario mobile game.
Yeah, I started playing that. I fucking love it. I love it. It's my two favorite puzzle games combined. It's Dr. Mario mixed with Snood.
Yeah.
But you also have complete control, unlike Snood, where you just kind of have to like try to figure out where it's going to land.
I'm gonna say Dr. Mario is a solid C.
That's fair.
I like how funny it did just because of the mobile game, basically.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
well, because that is the newest entry in the franchise, and it's awesome. You get to play as Dr. Bowser, for crying out loud.
There's also, like,
what kind of
obscene amounts of microtransaction.
No, what kind of medical scam artist is giving, like, medical degrees to all the Mushroom Kingdom?
Yeah, that is interesting. That game implies
College, but I can't verify if they have a medical program.
that game does in fact imply that not only do Mario and Luigi have doctorates, but so do Bowser and Peach, and I think Dr. Toad's in it too.
Okay, Toad is actually the most believable. If you think about it.
Yeah, I guess.
Regardless, we put it at C.
Yeah.
On to Mother.
I've played an hour of Mother 3, and that's it.
I have about, like, 4 hours of Earthbound.
I have played up to Son of Earthbound. and I was very much enjoyed that experience.
Yeah, it's really
I
good.
just had to like step away from it for a while, then I came back and got lost.
I mean
You
that
know what? That's fair.
that hour of
RPGs and then going back to them is harder than you think as far as you go back in time.
that I mean that hour I played of Mother 3 gave me it made me cry first of all.
They would do that to you.
And also turned Jessica Alba into my favorite quote-unquote actress. Because she's not my favorite actress. She is my favorite quote-unquote actress because, like... Can any of you guys name a good Jessica Alba movie?
I
don't.
name a Jessica Alba movie.
I mean,
I don't even know she existed.
Well, to give you a hint, Jacob, she was Sue Storm in the original Fantastic Four movies.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you mean by fantastical door?
Fantastic Four?
Oh, okay.
Like the mid-2000s ones?
I heard fantastical door.
Oh.
Oh man, my favorite superhero team.
God, well, okay, that just so...
Almost as good as the Canister 6.
The canisters. Okay. See, during the week of Comedy of Errors, Jim and I and some others were actually discussing like a theoretical Fantastic Four parody. Well, this all started because Jim is like really set on one of the guys we had in our cast playing Human Torch in the MCU. He really wants.
Wish of luck with that.
Yeah. I have no idea, like, why specifically this guy as Human Torch.
Regardless,
but
Aaron got online. So let's get through this.
Okay.
Now, I want to put Mother at either a B or A, or a D for design.
I'm willing to put it at a T for tomato.
What?
Fuck it, we have the meme tier.
What the fuck? Okay.
Because like, I believe it was like one of the translator project translation project for Mother 3. It involves someone who went by the name Tomato. Most I remember of it.
Okay. So where does that tier go? Like, in between what is the question?
In between D and F. Just because...
Where the meme tiers go.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's a meme tier.
Well, we've had meme tiers higher before.
I don't count meme tiers as anywhere in the list.
Okay.
They just kind of exist.
They're in their own separate dimension of memedom.
Regardless,
Tomato.
we're going on to Eeb.
Alright. Now, I'm just gonna let you guys take this one, because you know I've never played a Fire Emblem game, and I know you love them.
That's not entirely true, Noah. We've gotten you to play the intro to one of them So you didn't technically get to play, but you did unbreak the dialogue boxes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did I even get into a battle? Also, we don't have the footage for that anymore.
Wait a second. Hold up. When Noah receives my Wii U, he'll have a Fire Emblem game to play.
Oh god, which one?
One of the GBA ones.
Okay.
Oh, either Sega Stones or the 7th one. I keep
Links.
forgetting which one the 7th one technically is. Because in America, it's just called Fire Emblem.
The one with Lynn.
Ah, Fire Emblem. My favorite.
Okay, regardless,
My favorite.
I want to put Fire Emblem at a B.
I'm up for that.
Because Jeebus, we need more of them.
But, like, there's still quite a number of them. I only put it at B because, like, whether it's, like, frankly, a quite decent number of them,
They're locked in Japan.
just region locked for us at the moment. So if the remake of Gaiden New Echoes, like that, like basically remake Sailing Along, I would be able to elevate that up to A, but we've gotten no word on that, so B it is. Also, clicked on the Fire Emblem logo to move it, and it disappeared, and I don't know where it went. So
It might just be blending in with the background, because it's just barely lighter.
Yeah, move your monitor.
Oh, I still can't see it.
Well,
We know it is a B.
For me alone, it isn't a mean beer.
alright. So,
It's
F-Zero,
region locked.
I've never played an F-Zero game.
Either demo in one of the Smash Bros. Games for the first F-Zero.
Ah, yes, those
I have
demos.
played the original.
I broke a
I-
GameCube controller through one of those demos.
I'm
I
gonna
was-
just say it right now. I really didn't like it.
I hear that it is insanely difficult for a racing game.
Yeah. Well, like, it was either the NES or the SNES one. And that was just too hard to control.
Yeah, I get the
I hear it's really hard to
out of the
control.
first one where it's like found and the speed is insanely high, but it doesn't necessarily feel like the tracks are designed to let you just do that.
Yeah.
So I hear like GX is really good.
I feel like it's a testament to this series' quality that Captain Falcon is probably more known for Smash at this point.
Yeah,
I gotta say, at highest D,
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, if they ever release a new game, maybe, but
Maybe.
okay.
Mario Golf.
I really don't want to put Ryuk in anywhere higher than F. Because it's just golf. Golf is pretty boring.
It's a good golf.
Yeah,
But it's still golf. And
The
also,
only good
like,
golf is like stuff like golf with your friends, where it's just nutty.
I'm sorry, does Mario Golf even have, like, does Mario Golf even have, like, special moves or anything for characters, like most of the other sports games do? Because I don't think it does.
In the series, I feel like probably somewhere.
Like, the only
Okay.
memorable thing I can think about regarding Mario Golf is, those Waluigi gifts for the 3DS one. That's,
Also, I've had more fun doing Mario horse racing than I did with golf.
oh, yikes. That is a statement.
And
Considering that game did not do so well, apparently.
Oh, I bought it and
No,
immediately
you know when
sold
I'm
it.
going to record the next episode of the podcast?
Huh?
Never mind. Talk about it later.
Oh yeah. So
I
F
wanna put
for
it
Mario
in-
Golf. I don't really have an argument against it going in F, because like it.
I haven't played any of them, so I can't really argue too much.
All right, Ice Climber.
This is one I've also played.
Yeah. How is it? I've never actually played it.
You jump up.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
For an NES... Wait, no, I believe SNES. No, it might have been. Yeah, it was NES. It was a good NES game. But it's just the one.
Yeah. Why is this in the franchises?
I gotta give that another F.
I mean, you could make an argument that Doodle Jump is in the same franchise.
Yeah, but no.
This is a joke. Anyway,
Party game to rival Smash Bros.
Mario Kart. Yeah.
I gotta put that in May. It is literally the perfect just pick up and play with your friends kind of game.
It is, yeah.
I don't love it as much as everyone else, but I can't really argue against it being an A.
I definitely really enjoy Mario Kart. I enjoyed it more when I actually had people in my family who wanted to play it with me.
It is probably one of the greatest racing games ever. So,
I mean, like, everybody on my dorm loved playing it before Ultimate came out.
yeah. We'll get it. We'll get a new one at some point, I'm sure. Kid Icarus.
All three of them.
I'm left-handed,
I mean,
so therefore bad. Not just kidding.
Okay. Okay, ignoring the awkward control issues that come with Kid Icarus Uprising,
Okay, Kid Icarus Uprising was actually really fun.
it really was.
And good characters, decent
yeah.
story,
witty humor.
bosses.
Yeah.
I
Like,
never
is
learned how
it
to
like
read.
possible that it is probably the funniest Nintendo game?
I think it's definitely up there.
It's up there, but not the funniest.
I'm trying to think
Like,
of what would
like,
be
you should judge it to
funnier.
rank properly, but it's definitely high up there.
Hang on. Can we put it in D for design because of the humor and also so it can be next to Bayonetta again?
Yes.
Fine with that.
We just have a meme of it being next to Bayonetta in these tier lists. So let's do it. Let's keep it going.
Alright.
Alright, now.
I'm gonna make a strong argument for Kirby being our first S tier.
I'm not going to deny that.
It is like the perfect. It is the perfect first gaming franchise.
And it was in, like, the first one was even designed to be one that is easier so most people could like, get into it and then they were into games.
And even for like people, like, even for experienced gamers, it's just a good time. Like you can just chill out and play it. It's like, and also the character, like it's just everything is adorable.
Everyone is really cute. There's some really creative power within that. It's an underlying current of cosmic horror. It's just all really nice.
Yeah, and it's also like, yeah, the power-up system is very unique in this franchise.
I like how we're just ignoring the cosmic horror bit.
Yeah, no, I got you. But yeah, so any arguments against it being an S tier?
Yes.
the one argument that I could make is that the game, like some parts of the game, get a little bit repetitive, but then again, I can apply to a lot of games here because.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the exact reason why Ice Climber is an F. Super repetitive.
But also, it is also a real, what's also really impressive about the Kirby franchise is that Sakurai made the first one when he was you guys' age. He was 19 when he made the first Kirby game.
I already feel like an underachiever.
Yes! I feel old now.
It's bravo to Sakurai.
Yeah, definitely, bravo.
I cannot see... I get the repetitive thing. I still want to put this in S tier.
Okay. It being repetitive is not what Sakurai wanted, so I'm going to put it in S.
Wait.
He literally wanted Kirby to end. But moneybags. And therefore he was forced to make more.
Oh! He actually didn't want to make more...
SpongeBob.
What I'm wondering is, what did he want to be the last Kirby game? Was Dreamland the only one he wanted to make?
Thing for Smash.
Huh?
Sakurai also had a similar thing for Smash.
Yeah, I know about that, how, he...
Well, I think that with Smash, he just keeps coming back for those. I don't think he's worked on a Kirby game in a while now.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't think he's made...
worked on.
The last couple Kirby games. But what did he want to be the last Kirby game? Is the question I have.
I honestly don't know.
I'm curious about that, actually.
I just know Sakurai hates repetitive sequels.
Yeah. But even then, the last couple Kirby games have all been pretty, unique. As far as, new mechanics. I mean, Star Allies, you have the whole friends thing.
Plan know about this because it right now people would be one of the best.
Even Return to Dreamland, you got to play as Meta Knight and DVD and Waddle Dee. Triple Deluxe had all those cool mini games. Planet Robobot put him in a fucking mech. Kirby's Epic Yarn is just... Kirby's Epic Yarn is the perfect first video game.
It's a really good game.
It's so wholesome.
And you can't die!
Nice.
So yeah. Alright, so Kirby in S tier. Luigi's Mansion.
I'm gonna just put it somewhere, and then leave it there.
Where are you putting it?
Figure it out. But why don't you guys have a conversation about this?
I mean...
Most likely he's put it in either A or B.
It is
so
his...
I guess it's more on the A.
It is his favorite game ever. I feel like he might have just put it in S. I don't necessarily... I understand that in your heart, it is S. I like the game. I don't think it's an S tier.
I know. There. But you guys... Noah's the one doing the official list. You guys have the conversation.
I want to put it at B.
Hang on, let's see what we got here. It is very unique. It gives Luigi a lot more personality than they've ever given Mario.
Very true.
Luigi is the Jackie Chan of video games. Have you seen that video?
But that sounds great.
You should watch that video. It's on Polygon's YouTube channel. You will appreciate that video. Yeah, the only thing that the only complaint I really have about Luigi's, and I haven't gotten far enough in the second one. Which reminds me, I still need to upload the last 2 episodes I ended up recording. Before YouTube decided, hey, we don't want you to have fun. Anyway, the only complaint I can think about, like, for the first game, is that it's really tedious at the end to get all those boos. I had to have Jacob do it for me. Granted, I had to have him do most of the bosses for me as well. But that's on me. That's because I suck.
That's really well. It took many tries, but you powered through it.
I'm gonna agree to B. I'm gonna agree with Alex on B. I know it's probably gonna stay in S on your end.
But there's nothing we can do about that.
But yeah, I think B is fair for that.
Now, to the big one.
I mean, is there really an argument against at least A for Super Mario, right? At least
yeah.
A.
I'm gonna say A.
Like, I'm trying to think of, like, a reason it can't, like, a reason I wouldn't put it in S? The only thing I can think of is that the recent 2D games have not been innovative. Really, at all.
They've, like, oversaturated the medium.
However, the 3D ones are still excellent, and, like, each one does something cool and unique.
If we could, like, divide it between 2D and 3D, I'd put 3D on S, and 2D and B.
Yeah.
But it's all in one right now, which is why I'm putting it in A.
That is, like, the best argument I think anyone can make for that. That is like the perfect argument to put it in A.
They just said everything.
Okay.
RPGs aren't listed anywhere here.
Wait, what's not anywhere?
RPGs for Mario.
Yeah! Yeah, they included Ice Climber, but not Paper Mario?
Okay.
Okay, I gotta go downstairs quick. So, discuss Metroid, I guess. No, you know what? Yeah, discuss Metroid and No More Heroes, because I don't have much experience. I don't have much experience with Metroid or any experience with No More Heroes, so discuss those.
There. Okay. So,
Automatic.
Metroid.
First off, No More Heroes gets an automatic F.
What's that?
I bought it. It was bad. I for one didn't like it at all.
And what about it?
It's just nothing about it really jumped out to me. And
Really?
it just
Really? Wow, that... something like that. I mean, I've heard stuff like that for a lot of things.
Wait a second.
No More Heroes.
Wait a second. I may be confusing franchises.
What are you thinking of?
That one Switch launch title.
Uh,
I think it has Heroes in the name. I now realize this is Travis Touchdown. And I redact my previous statement.
Okay.
Hold on.
What the hell the game you're talking about actually was?
Hold up. Let me just look up Switch launch titles.
I have not played No More Heroes. It's probably very 50%. I've heard a lot of good word of mouth of it. So seeing some stuff, and I've liked what I've seen. Like the bosses and whatnot have some really good personality in there.
Okay. What I was thinking of was Has Been Heroes. So. I gotta put
Where is Travis Touchdown?
Goddess Pertran. What? Okay. Hold up a second. Say it again.
Oh, there's Travis Touchdown.
Is he actually back? No? Okay, I have him muted for now because I cannot deal with listening to my own voice for that long a period of time. I'd put No More Heroes at a solid C since we don't know much about it. We just know that it's pretty good, along with Metroid at a B or A.
I'm willing to put Metroid as an A because I've played several of the Metroid games and I've had a lot of fun with all of them.
Yeah. And now for Opa.
So that being said, okay, this isn't really ragging on the game. It's more so just my own setup. And it's definitely the only game where I've ever gotten lost in a straight hallway.
Yeah. Oh, I should probably also mention, tell me when Noah gets back.
Because it got dark in the middle and I got confused because I accidentally turned slightly.
Ha! Oh well. Mario Party.
I probably don't want to say something about Mario Party.
Yeah.
So what's something else in here that Noah probably has no experience with?
Splatoon.
Probably Xenoblade.
Also Xenoblade, yeah. And I gotta put Xenoblade at a solid C as well. Just
I haven't played it, so I can't really make arguments, but
it, in my opinion, it kind of slogged it down a bit.
all the games are just like
Two.
Okay, two.
I have only played 2.
I guess that's fair. This one's like just fantastic.
Yeah, but none of us have any experience with that, so we're putting that in C tier. Where do we want
I mean, I've seen part of a Let's Play like several years ago.
Yeah. We need to get the Monado. Monado is important, and it's like doing stuff, and can do time manipulation or whatever. I've seen a compilation of people just saying the name Monado. I think it was a couple minutes long.
Well, I'm not surprised. It's like there's like the important object of the game.
Oh yeah, I get that, but it was just like jam packed in like 4 or 5 minutes long, and I'm like, oh my god, this appears to just be the beginning of the game.
And now I just want to see a compilation of every time someone says the word stand in JoJo.
Oh no. No, please, no.
I'll be several minutes.
There's an enemy stand. But no. That compilation would be the work of an enemy stand. in and of itself. But regardless, Splatoon.
That's an yes.
Ah, yes. Enslaved moisture.
Oh, playing Splatoon, but I have an issue with coming back to Splatoon.
Splatoon really.
Whenever I'm playing it, I'm always having a really good time. For instance, it's one of those games where I played for a while, I put it down, and I just never pick it back up again, even though I had a really good time playing it. And there's
Yeah,
more I could
it's
do.
kind of forgettable. Gonna be honest.
The problem with that is it has because it has such a strong multiplayer focus, and I guess I kind of prefer single player in a lot of cases. When there could, I prefer single player over the. I prefer single player to competitive multiplayer, but cooperative multiplayer to single player in several cases. Games like Minecraft, that style of game, I vastly prefer like multiplayer co-op stuff for single player.
So, another C?
Yeah.
Though, just looking at it, we still haven't gotten a response from Aaron, even though he went online, and that scares me.
Necessarily mean active, because.
I get that. I 100% get that.
But yeah.
But it's been like half an hour. And both Cassandra and Carly Lindra.
Ah, hello.
Active in the chat anyway.
Okay.
I have no idea what his girlfriend's name is. I'm gonna be 100%
So
wrong.
Noah's back.
Yes.
Oh, Noah's back?
Yes, I am back.
Because of the echo.
Okay.
And while you were gone, we put No More Heroes, Splatoon in C, and then we put Metroid in A.
Where did you put No More Heroes?
C.
C. Splatoon at C as well? And Metroid at A?
Also Xenoblade.
Xenoblade at C, Metroid at A.
And Splatoon is also C, correct?
Splatoon is C.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool,
We're
cool.
now moving on to OPA.
Best Mario spinoff, honestly, in my opinion.
Yeah, probably.
Like,
Okay, do we...
if you had me,
Just a robot.
like, if I'm hanging out with friends, and friends are like, hey, what should we play? Like, Mario Party's
Mario
always
Party's
at the top of the
always
list for
always.
me. Of
They will
games to
not be
play
good
when
for
hanging
long.
out with friends.
Well, I mean, me and Noah played Mario Party for quite a while, and we're still friends, so.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but
It's a strong
hold up,
friendship
hold up.
tester.
Hold up. The law of probability, though. I hate to say it, but something's gonna happen.
I mean, if something were to happen with our friendship, it probably would have happened. Oh gosh, I'm trying to think of a game we played that like where like it did not end well for either of us. That like could have been the end of everything.
I feel like actually Luigi's Mansion's probably on that list.
Well, there's one specific moment in Luigi's Mansion that I do remember that being the case.
Anyway.
Although, if you make me play through an entire Fire Emblem game, that could do it. Depending on how that goes.
Hey, Noah. There is a contractual agreement on my Wii U.
God damn it. Okay, but seriously, Mario Party, I feel at least A. The only thing I feel like keeping it from S necessarily is just because of those frustrating moments that come down to RNG.
Okay.
But even then, like, those could be fun too.
Frustrating moments one. A lot of the later games really just kind of sucked.
Okay, yeah, 8 and 9 suck.
8, 9, and 10.
Yeah.
10's got Bowser mode, though. That's pretty cool.
Along with...
It's neat until you realize just how broken Bowser is.
Yeah, that's fair.
And
Except for that one where Emil lost as Bowser.
Okay, which is why I'm going to...
One instance someone has lost as Bowser, and I've seen a number of attempts of that.
Yeah.
This is why I presume, due to the later entries, we'd bump it down to B.
I still want to put it in A. Because Mario Kart's in A. And I think Mario Party as a series is better than Mario Kart. Because,
Mario
like,
Kart is-
you do have the stinkers like 8, 9, and 10, but you also have Super Mario Party, Mario Party 2, all the GameCube ones are solid. 3 I haven't played personally, but it looks super fun.
Okay,
And
okay.
one I'm told is the best hand injury experience. It's the most fun you'll have injuring your hand at any given day.
Yeah, 1 has not aged well.
Okay, but Mario Kart is much more consistently good.
But I'd argue, like, Mario Party became excellent in the second game. Like, the second game still holds up. I feel like the earliest fantastic Mario Kart game is Double Dash.
Yeah, probably.
Because 64 has aged horribly.
And
Super Mario Kart has aged horribly. Okay, yeah, let's think about the great Mario Kart game. Like, Double Dash is awesome. Wii was good.
what's the one I've played the most easily?
DS was really good.
DS is good,
DS
yeah.
was amazing.
Might actually be because DS was the one that destroyed my DS basically.
Yeah.
The D-pad is less functional now, and the right trigger doesn't work anymore.
7 I'm salty about. 7's objectively good, but I'm salty about it because they didn't have Waluigi in it.
Yeah, but that's not
Because they forgot to put him in or something. Like they put in the Bee from Super Mario Galaxy. And not Waluigi. Like how the fuck do you mess that up?
Also, 8 is really fucking good.
It really is.
Yeah.
Representative Deluxe. I feel like it should go without saying.
I still think Mario Party should be A. Jacob, you're the deciding factor here.
I'm up for putting an A.
Alright.
Just as Luigi's Mansion.
Party is step.
Okay, we're all gonna have our own.
The amount of Mario Party alone, and I still had fun with it. So.
Okay, hold up. As long as you're allowed to have Luigi's Mansion S, I'm allowed to have Mario Party low with it.
That's the one you're super passionate about having separately? Okay. Alright.
And it's not even, I want this in Nevis. I want this to be slightly lower than we're trying to twist.
Alright, whatever. Pikmin.
I haven't played it.
Okay.
Yeah, Jacob's the only one here who's played Pikmin.
I love the Pikmin games, but I could definitely very easily admit that they are not for everyone.
Yeah, they sound stressful. From what I hear, they sound stressful.
Pikmin is fantastic. Understand how to use Pikmin in tandem and how to do things really efficiently, because it's a game about finding efficient ways to do tasks spread over a large distance, essentially.
Yeah.
To work properly, things go to shit really fast, and even if you can't get it to work properly, the Pikmin have their own AI, and sometimes that AI is,
Yeah.
So, do you want to put it in C or D?
D?
He said C.
Oh, okay. C. Yeah, that's fine. I can't argue against... I'd just like to point out that C tier is game I haven't played, game I haven't played, game I haven't played, game I haven't played, and Dr. Mario. Okay,
alright,
Pokemon!
game you have played a lot.
Is there a... okay, I hate on Black and White, but is there really an objectively bad Pokemon game? I mean, Red and Blue hasn't aged well.
The first one has aged poorly.
Yeah, it's aged poorly, but it was still revolutionary.
And then the many remakes of it have improved that a lot.
Yeah. Anyone have an argument against S tier?
The only argument I can really say is that that's only if you play either of them always back to back. Time, or if you're me and occasionally an idiot, time. Never play two at the same time. It is not worth it.
Yeah, I mean...
We need another for design.
What do you mean we need another for No, we don't! It doesn't have to be Pokemon deserves S tier, I think. I really think it does. Now, granted, things may change this fall. Depending...
Sword and Shield is definitely the first game where I've just kind of committed to waiting for the second version.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
Because I care about some Pokemon being gone, or think the game looks, but I think it still looks like a Pokemon game, so therefore it looks like a pretty good game overall.
My piece on the whole...
But I'm willing to wait.
My piece on the Sword and Shield controversy is that I knew it would happen at some point. It makes sense that it's happening now, but the excuses they're giving for it are stupid.
Plus
because they're not delivering on what they're claiming is keeping every Pokemon from being in the game.
At least not from what we've seen, and you think
Yeah.
they are delivering.
Granted, it's pre-release footage, it still could improve upon release. I mean, look at some...
And we have seen, some improvements in the graphics, over time.
And look at some images of Super Mario Odyssey before and after release.
That is
the problem is...
Experience that touch of fate before release.
The problem is it's Game Freak, though.
Yeah.
Their passions are elsewhere now, which is also understandable. Obvious,
Is.
I mean, after working on the same franchise... Yeah, it's understandable that they, are, moving their interests to other things. So, I can't blame them for that.
This way. Their budget is extraordinarily low for all their games.
Yeah.
Which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, I
you think if anything would have an absurdly high budget, it would be Pokemon because it's fucking Pokemon. It's like one of the biggest media franchises of all time.
Yeah, the fact that it is the most valuable media franchise ever, I believe. Which
But
is
most of it is merchandising.
yeah, but that's still a
A
testament
lot of value
to
in most franchises comes from merchandising, to be perfectly honest.
yeah, that's still a testament to to how awesome this franchise is. The fact that let's talk about the impact Pokemon has had outside of the games, which we've established like there hasn't really been an objectively bad Pokemon game. Like it's also had one of the longest running like one of the longest running like shows.
Okay. For reference, I've already put it in S.
Yeah, S. We don't need to discuss this.
I already had an F2.
Alright, Super Smash Bros.
The list wants to say it's Super Ashburr.
Yeah, Super Ashburr.
I'd say Ashburr is another S.
I can't really argue against that, honestly.
I can't really argue against it either.
Also, I like how Mario Superstar Baseball is the only white background.
Yeah, that's why, like, when we put it in B, I was like, oh, this again.
Oh my god, I found Fire Emblem.
Okay.
Don't you mean
Eemb, yeah. Alright. Star Fox. Stark contrast to Pokemon, Star Fox has one good game, question mark?
Okay, Star Fox has like a couple of good games. One of them isn't a good Star Fox game, it's a good game, but it's not really a Star Fox game per se.
Are you referring to Adventures?
About, yeah.
Oh, okay.
When people talk about Star Fox, they talk about one game exclusively.
Yeah, 64.
And when Nintendo just releases basically just that game again.
Yeah.
I gotta put it at highest D.
Yeah. That's fair with FC, because now I'm not a fan of Star Fox 64. I don't like the controls. It's very like I don't get like I get the point of inverted controls for that kind of game. I don't like it though.
Yeah, I also don't like inverted controls in general.
Anyway, Super Mario Strikers, probably one of the fan favorite sport spin-offs.
Yeah, definitely.
Is the darkest Mario games.
I'd put it at a solid C.
I feel like the RPG stuff is a bit darker. Definitely the most un-Mario side series.
Yeah. C is fair, I think.
Yeah.
It just has... It still just has, like, the two games. So... Alright. Now for the sequel to Ryo G, Ryu 10.
I really didn't like Ryo 10.
I've had some good times with Ryo 10. Oh god, can you imagine an
I haven't played Ryo 10.
I'm sorry,
Played Wii Sports Rio. I have played Wii Sports 10, and that was, I think, as much fun as probably going to get at the concept.
I mean, I feel like Mario
feel like
10
Sports Resorts 10
I feel like
much better than Rio 10.
First of all, like, can you guys imagine an alternate reality where we got 10 Rio movies?
oh God.
Yeah.
God.
Banish yourself, Noah.
Oh God.
Well, see, here's the funny thing, because what it reminds me of is the Over the Hedge video game for PS2, because I haven't...
I played a little of it.
Yeah, you know what's interesting about that game is that the first ninth of that game is the movie, and then it keeps going. Like, because I've watched a partial playthrough of that game on a Snapcube, and they did the math, and Over the Hedge, the video game, covers Over the Hedge, and then Over the Hedge 2 through 9. Based on level count and how many levels are part of the first movie. And also, the second movie, like, quote-unquote, for Over the Hedge, begins with Defeat the Rat King.
Damn it, now I kind of wanted to see Over the Hedge 9 through 10.
2 through 9, yeah. Actually, you guys would both, I feel like, love, like, I'll send you a link to a playlist, because Over the Hedge playthrough was actually their, the third one on Snapcube in sort of a series of blank for the blank, where basically they play like a terrible movie tie-in game. The first 3 are DreamWorks, and then the last one they did was Ratatouille. And, like, the title says, like, oh, like, for example, Shark Tale for the PS2, but they're actually playing the GameCube version. And then the second one is B-Movie for the Wii, but they're actually playing the PS2 version. And then with Over the Hedge, like I mentioned, it's the PS2 one, but they call it Over the Hedge for the Ouya. And then Ratatouille for the Virtual Boy.
Oh God.
And so that's, like, one of the running jokes in those series, but it's also, like, they have this really deep improvised lore throughout the entire thing, and it's really funny. And it's also got, like, it's got the kind of surrealist humor that I know Alex loves. So, I will have to send you guys that playlist after this. And it's by the same people who do Real-Time Fandom Games.
Alright.
So, which, we've been over that one. One!
Alright,
So good.
Regardless,
Anyway, Rio 10. Back to the...
I gotta say D.
Can't argue with that. Having never played any of them.
You know what? I was gonna argue for it being C, but then it also has a white background and isn't as good as Mario Baseball, so I'm putting it in D.
Oh God, the white background.
Yeah. Alright, WarioWare. I haven't played much WarioWare. Actually, I don't know if I've played any WarioWare.
I gotta say D for design.
You know, that's fair. Also, is Earthbound really the only one we're putting in tomato tier? Did we create tomato tier just for Earthbound?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure. Alright, Yoshi!
Alright, so Yoshi looks like a tomato.
No!
Oh.
We're not putting Yoshi in tomato. We're not putting Yoshi and Zelda in tomato just so we have 3 for the meme tier. We're not doing that.
Okay, red Yoshi looks like a tomato.
Jesus Christ. Okay, real talk. Yoshi.
Okay, so the reskin game's been pretty good.
Yoshi's Island is awesome.
Yeah.
I want to, like, rip my ears out at the sound of Yoshi's Island.
Well, yeah.
Because baby's crying.
Yeah. But still, like, that is, like, again, with Donkey Kong Country, like, that, like, Yoshi's Island is probably one of the most beautiful games on SNES. Still holds up. And,
I gotta say, a solid A.
yeah, that's fair. It's another one that's, like, good for beginners, but not as good for beginners as Kirby.
Okay, so now The Legend of Zelda.
I preferred Hyrule Warriors.
Hyrule Warriors is better than it had any right to be.
You know what? That's fair.
I need to play more of that.
The Warriors games in general are better than they have any right to be.
Okay. I mean, at least A for Zelda, right?
I don't see why it can't be an S.
I don't have enough of experience with actually playing them to argue for or against S, but I feel that S is okay.
My problem is
Because again, like, there probably has been an objectively bad Zelda game, but I can't think of what it would be.
Zelda 2.
Okay, Zelda 2 was a very different Zelda
Yeah, that's
game.
just that's not a bad Zelda game, it's a different Zelda game.
I get that.
It is definitely too hard for what it is.
It's
but
got plenty of
I very much
fans.
enjoyed the game. Really Zelda in any traditional sense.
Zelda 2 has plenty of fans.
It has
Wait a
components,
second.
but not like in the
Wait
same
a
way.
second, I thought of it. CDI Zelda.
That doesn't count! You know that doesn't count!
Oh, just because it's not in the Zelda canon doesn't mean it's canon.
No, that's exactly what it means! Wait, what? Hang on, your wording confused me.
Just because it isn't in the Zelda canon doesn't mean it's canon.
Well, it not being in the Zelda canon does in fact mean it's not canon, which... You phrased that really weirdly? I think you did it on purpose? But also, yes, like, they don't, those do not count. They weren't made by Nintendo.
Well, in that case,
Okay, yeah, we know that some of these aren't actually Nintendo, but...
it's a movie like Capcom.
Anyway. Oh, that's right, Capcom did make Zelda games.
Let's just put it in S and be done with it.
Yeah, it's S tier.
Right.
So, we now have a complete list.
Yep. I'm just gonna...
Hopefully, Aaron actually responds sometime soon. Because it's been an hour.
I mean, I'll assume at this point that we're probably not doing with Snowda tonight.
Yeah.
I think it's
Sadness
safe to
noises.
say. It's okay. We've got other stuff. That just means we can do more tier lists tonight. So.
And the other thing as well.
Oh yeah.
I'd
Which
kind of prefer to do the other thing. We've been on this for a while.
And the tier list in general take a while.
I mean, but we've also only made one tonight.
At the very least.
I feel like we should do at least one more.
Yeah.
We can try to find a short one, granted.
I think that was the short one.
I can.
Unfortunately, there was a lot to discuss with that one.
Yeah.
True.
I can
Because
probably.
it was very all-encompassing.
Hang on a sec. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 20. Okay, 14 times 3. Nah.
Me too.
Nah, not that one.
What was it going to be?
I just found the one that was. I was just looking through the cartoon templates and found cartoon and anime moms. It's got 41.
Yeah.
And I was just like, that one could be fun, but, eh.
How many of y'all watch Total Drama?
I've never watched Total Drama.
I watched the first 3 seasons. And then I stopped because I didn't think there was going to be a 4th.
In all fairness, there really shouldn't have been.
And I might have.
But I feel like it's been too long for me to be able to reliably say anything about them.
Yeah.
You know what? If we want to do like a... I found a real short one that could be interesting.
Go for it, let's see it.
It is... Oh, what did you just post? Oh, never mind. It is fictional fast food.
Oh.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Alright. So... Now, granted, a lot of these I'm not familiar with.
With some of these.
I only know like half of them.
Enough name.
Well, we can always... You know, we've got... D for design, we can add a don't know. If there's any that none of us know.
I'd rather not do that one.
No? I'm trying to think of another one we could do. I'm trying to think. I like the ones in the cartoon category because people get really creative with the cartoon ones.
Yeah, that's why I'm there as well.
Yeah, we could do like... Oh. Could do Disney villains.
Oh, for that.
I feel like there's one I saw that was Disney and Pixar. I'm gonna try to see. This says all Disney villains. Does that include the Pixar ones? No, that does not include the Pixar ones, but that includes a bunch of random henchmen that we don't need to put in there. Let me find... I think there was one I saw... like, while I was looking earlier. That one's got less, so no. This one has a couple Pixar, but also eliminates some of the Disney ones, some of the regular Disney ones. Well, actually, this one has... Well, this one seems to have, like, the best of the Pixar and also, like, the best of the Disney, so... the titles of the tiers are also interesting. They're... The tiers, rather than S, A, B, C, D, they have Pure Evil, Every Villain is Lemon, Pretty Evil, Bad, and Evilish.
So we're ranking them on their evilness.
Oh
Yeah.
man, but we could do a tier list on cartoon thoughts.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of those kind of tier lists that we're probably going to avoid for these.
Yeah, I know.
And this has... Hang on, let me just find, I'm just gonna look. Oh, actually, I found a good one for Disney villains. It's got major ones, and this is actually one of the few ones I can find that has like most of the modern ones too. So, because a lot of these I'm seeing like are awesome villains that I haven't seen on the other tier lists. So, yeah, we'll go with this one. Wait, hang on, let me check. Hang on, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so that's 39. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this has 47? Is that a good number, or do we want to go a smaller one? That doesn't include...
I'm not doing anything else tonight.
Yeah, we'll go with this one then. Because it doesn't have Pixar, but it does have most of the modern regular Disney ones, as well as the classics, so... We'll go with it. Oh. I heard some ping in Wisnota. Okay, yeah, that... We are confirmed that,
No Wisnota tonight.
Yeah, Nah, we'll just do Wisnota another night. Yeah. Aaron gave a possible character excuse, but I feel like because the next session, whenever we do it, is going to be very different, is going to have a lot of changes that everyone should be present. So, let's just keep...
missing for a lot of them, so...
Yeah, we'll keep it going for this. We'll keep this going. Alright, so... And this is actually... This is really nice, because it lists them in what appears to be chronological order, which is very nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
Alright. So first off, go ahead and add D for design and F. And I'm sure there's definitely going to be a meme tier here somewhere, but we'll figure that out later. Alright. So first off, we have the Queen from Snow White. I mean... I'm not sure where to start with her. Obviously...
Yeah.
Iconic, but also, like, not... Most of these are pretty iconic. So, I'm not gonna use that as a point.
It was an evil scheme. It was to murder someone so you'd be pretty by default.
Yeah!
And that didn't even work.
Yeah, and she gets crushed by she dies by a boulder. She doesn't even get a cool death like a lot of these other villains. She just gets crushed by a boulder.
I mean, if we're gonna be honest, she ain't that evil.
She just wants to kill one girl because she's jealous of her looks.
Yeah, come back.
I'm gonna put
tax policy in evil.
Now, granted,
I'm gonna put the Snow Queen in F.
yeah, I'm fine with her going in F.
Snow Queen.
Yeah,
Evil Queen.
Yeah, Evil Queen from Snow White. If Disney ends up remaking Snow White, which they probably will at some point,
given the trend, probably.
you got a chance to make her better. You probably could. Anyway, I forget which Pinocchio villain that is. It's not Stromboli.
The guy who's selling kids to the Island of Pleasure.
Yeah, that's who it is. Yeah.
Human trafficker.
Yeah.
Human trafficking.
Good old.
That's the evil.
Good old early Disney.
I don't know. So specifically, human trafficker specializing in child slavery.
Yeah.
I gotta put that in A or B for evilness.
Yeah, I want to go A with that. The motive is just money.
All right. I'm hesitant to put him in A because there's a lot of really good villains in here, but I feel like a lot of these are going to be S tier. So
I'm going purely by evilness,
and
not by how good of a villain that they are, just by how evil they are.
Yeah. All right. Now the whale from Pinocchio.
Well, as far as I know, was just being a whale, so
That's another F in my books.
Yeah. Chernabog is literally evil incarnate.
it's true. Does anything.
Who was Chernabog from?
A bomb
Fantasia. Night.
in Hearts, apparently.
Night on Bald Mountain. I believe it was called.
That's about right.
But yeah, he was literally this is like. Now I actually don't know if I've seen Fantasia in full, but this guy is literally evil incarnate.
I mean, we have to put him at S then.
Yeah, I'd argue S, even though it's been years since I've seen in Fantasia.
Alright, now, do either of you You should know who this guy is.
That's the ringmaster from Dumbo.
I mean, he just wanted to make a circus with elephants. If I remember right.
I'm trying to think here. Like...
Villains in Dumbo, I think the other elephants first, because they were assholes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
I
not really a lot
there.
of kind characters in Dumbo.
That is fair.
I gotta say, like,
Yeah, that's fair. I won't argue against that. Now Cinderella's stepmother, I will say, one-dimensional in the original Cinderella, much more compelling in Cinderella 3: A Twist in Time.
Yeah, I've heard.
was that one of the straight VHS?
Yes, but it is, like, one of the
one
best
where-
Disney straight direct-to-DVD sequels.
One where the evil stepmother gets the fairy godmother's wand and then goes back in time to undo the events of Cinderella 1.
It actually, like, I want to make a video on it because it is
That's
really good.
really going back, like, giving the middle finger to time and be like, hey, yo, fuck you. That's pretty goddamn evil. I gotta say, either B or A.
If it weren't for Cinderella 3: A Twist in Time, I would put her much lower, but because of Cinderella 3: A Twist in Time, I'm willing to put her in A.
I'd say maybe because the other Cinderella movies still exist.
That's fair. And,
Yeah, let's go for B.
yeah, B's fair. Alright, Queen of Hearts.
Oh, that's who that is.
You didn't immediately know who that was?
I
I was,
didn't either.
I was
What-
expecting something a bit more extravagant.
Wait, have you... When was the last time either of you, like...
Probably
Have
never.
either of you seen Alice in Wonderland?
I'm honestly not sure.
That's fair.
I have seen bits of Alice in Wonderland.
Okay, that's fair.
As far as I'm concerned, like, Queen of Hearts is just, like, a monarch.
I
And
mean,
also nuts because Wonderland.
the off with the head is pretty iconic. Like, she has quite a temper. I wouldn't say she's, like... Here's the thing. Lewis Carroll never intended for her to actually be an antagonist.
I gotta say, like, she doesn't seem all that evil.
Yeah, that's because she's not supposed to be in the book.
So I gotta...
I don't
I
know.
don't know. I mean, being a monarch has a little bit of inherent evilness. So D.
That's fine. Alright, Captain Hook.
I feel like we just threw an obscene number of characters under the bus.
Alright, Captain Hook.
I mean, he wants to kill an immortal child, so he himself can become immortal.
Wait, is that how that works? I don't think that's how that works. I think he just wants to kill Peter Pan as revenge. I don't think he's
Oh, yeah,
trying to
that's
become
revenge.
immortal. I don't think that's how that
I mean, like,
works.
the fountain of youth exists, and presumably, I don't know. It's been too long since I've seen that movie.
Yeah, I haven't seen it in years either.
I have seen the second one.
I've seen... Oh god, the second one.
I'm glad I didn't know that existed until now.
Yeah, it's with Wendy's daughter, Jane.
I'm glad I didn't know it existed until now. Say no more on it.
From what I understand, it is very early 2000s.
Regardless, he still wants to kill an immortal child.
Yeah.
And also gets defeated by a crocodile.
I'd say...
Not an octopus, but the crocodile.
Yeah.
I mean... Also, in accordance with being a pirate, I'd say he's at least C-tier. In evilness.
I would put him... I don't know, I would put him at least B. Honestly.
I want to go C.
Alright, I'm overruled.
Because I just don't know enough about Hook.
That's fair. Alright, the Siamese cats from... I keep forgetting if they're from Aristocats or Lady in the No, it's Lady and the Tramp, because the butler from Aristocats is here.
There were villains in that movie?
Yeah, we can go ahead and put the butler at F. Because of that
That's
statement.
The one next to the tiger, right?
Yep, in between Shere Khan and Prince John.
Hey, alright.
Yeah. Okay. But the Siamese cats... Honestly, again, there were villains in Lady and the Tramp.
I gotta say D for design, because cats are cute.
They are very creepy, yeah. These cats, specifically.
You guys will like fiction.
We came from different angles, but we arrived at the same place.
Yeah, that's fair. Alright. Maleficent.
Not Maleficent.
Probably one of the most...
For going off
Hold
of
up.
evilness.
No. Hold up. She spends the majority of Kingdom Hearts convinced she is the main villain of the game. Now that is evil.
We're really bringing Kingdom Hearts into this?
I guess we are now. Anyway.
But also...
Okay, although in terms of evilness, if we're ranking this on evilness, I'm going to have to down a bit because this is the recent movie with Painter Moore and I played. Because, they're more...
It sounds like you're cutting out quite a bit. I didn't quite catch that.
The recent movies have made her more of a protagonist.
Well, yeah, because they're told from her point of view. You take a movie from any villain's point of view, it's gonna make them look like the good guy. Haven't you... Oh, right, you still need to see Twisted, The Untold Story of a Royal Vizier.
Noah, that would not work. For example, just objectively, how Joker turns out.
I was about to say the Joker. Regardless,
Yeah.
I still want to put Maleficent at A, at the very least.
Yeah.
Only because I have not seen any of the newer movies with Maleficent in them.
She's also, at some point, with these Disney villains, you do have to consider, how... Maleficent is probably the most iconic... One of the most iconic Disney villains. Certainly the most iconic pre-Renaissance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll agree to A on that one.
Alright, now Cruella de Vil.
She wants to make a coat out of puppies.
Dalmatians. To be puppies.
Well, yeah, but...
Regardless, mass animal murder.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
at least a C tier unevilness.
I feel like honestly, I feel like
I feel that in one of the live action movies, she got defeated by getting baked into a giant cake.
okay, I was about to put her at S tier, but that's stupid.
And again, live action 101 Dalmatians movie.
Yeah, before the trend started. That was 101 Dalmatians was ahead of the curve. And now they're doing a Cruella movie with Emma Stone.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which honestly love that casting.
I look forward to reading Peter's response to that.
That certainly sounds like an interesting film.
So where are we putting her?
I would argue A. She's another, another very iconic one, and, again, she wants to kill a bunch of dogs to make a fur coat.
You just can't do that to the goodest of good boys.
She's one of the few Disney villains where,
They were good girls.
where, there's no way to spin that to make her look like the good guy. Which, I guess, proves your point, Jacob.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way to spin Cruella de Vil to look like a good guy, so I'm gonna go A tier. The song is also very... When you have a song about how evil you are... There's also the fact that she has a song entirely about how evil she is. Sung by someone who's not her. She's on the same level as the Grinch in that regard.
Alright, moving on though.
This...
Where are we putting her?
I've got her at A. Cruella de Vil. We're talking.
No, I mean the next person.
Yeah, she's from Sword in the Stone. According to Joe Apocalypse, she has the worst villain song.
I've never seen this movie, so I'm gonna leave this to you.
I haven't seen it either. All I know is that there's a... Towards the end, there's a wizard battle involving her.
Yeah,
Oh,
but also from what I've seen, she's not a good villain at all, honestly. I don't even remember what her motivation is. I'm gonna put her in F.
I'm gonna put her in meme magic tier.
Magic tier? Oh, come on! You could put, half this roster in Magic tier! That's not gonna be our meme tier. That's a bad meme tier. Alright.
I'm okay, literally just not evil tier.
I mean, we've got... Well... I feel like we can come up with a funnier meme tier later on.
Yeah, that's fair.
Alright. Shere Khan. Just wants to kill a Man, a lot of these villains just want to kill a child. Just a child.
A singular child.
Yeah. I mean, he's a tiger. What did you say?
I mean, yes, he wants to kill a child, but he's also the tiger.
I'm confused as to what your point here is.
I'm saying it's more in, a tiger's nature to just kill
Yeah.
small creatures.
So what are you arguing for here?
Whales?
I mean, we put the whale in F because it was just being a whale.
Oh yeah, that's fair. Let's put it in F.
Yeah. Alright. Prince John, he wants money.
You get 24 gold, you win the game.
Disney villainous. I still gotta, they have 2 expansions out now.
I've seen the first at Target.
Yeah, I really want to get both of them, because the first one has Hades, along with Dr. Facilier and the Evil Queen from Snow White. And then the second one, I believe, yeah, the second one has Scar, Yzma, and Ratigan.
Ooh. I need to play that game in the first place.
Have you not played it with us?
I have not somehow.
Oh,
It
we
doesn't
gotta,
go to the
oh
Wii
yeah,
U.
we gotta play that. We gotta play that. It's such a fun
so-
game. Alright, so Prince John,
Yeah. He just wants money. That's at least a D. That's better than the motivation for like the whale and the tiger.
yeah, I'm fine leaving him at D, because he's also kind of a baby.
Yeah.
He spends, like, half his screen time sucking his thumb. From what I remember. I don't remember a lot about this movie, but...
No trouble thing of all.
Alright. Oh, speaking of money... This villain is ridiculous! I don't want money! I want money!
Oh, that person.
Yeah, that's who that is!
I feel like she's at least a tier above.
I still don't know what they're from, though.
Rescuers. That is the chick from Rescuers.
I'd say C.
Based on...
Facetious about one of them. The fucking echo. If you're that much of an asshole about wanting to get money, that's more than just being a baby about wanting to get money.
But I feel like it's also like... I don't know, because there's like all this... the point, like, from... Now, I haven't seen I actually don't know if I've seen The Rescuers in full, but, like, from what Joel Apocalypse explained, like, there's a bunch of treasure that she finds, but she just wants, like, one specific part of the treasure, even when the rest of the treasure is still worth a lot. Like, she just wants, like, one specific thing of the treasure. Like, one specific treasure that's, like, separate from the other stuff that could also make her rich. So, like, she has money as the motivator, but also, like...
Very specific money.
No. She's being a real asshole about it.
I think she's just being stupid about it, because she finds plenty of treasure that she could make a lot of money off of.
I get that. But in a way that's more evil.
Jacob, you wanna help decide this? Jacob?
D.
Did you say D?
Yeah.
Alright. We'll go with D. Alright.
Also, I've taken a notice. Lots of the villains just have really large chins. And they're smirking in the exact same way.
Yeah, I mean, that is a good way to indicate your villain.
Big chin boy.
Yeah. Which is ironic, considering it a particular Nickelodeon superhero. Alright.
Who is this guy?
This is the owner of the dog in The Fox and the Hound.
Ah.
He's not a good dude from what I remember. He, like... Or wait, is he the owner of the dog? I know he wants to kill one of them.
I mean, he's... Okay, if she did... I'd say another D tier then.
Or, like, he like... Because, like, the Fox and the Hound are, like, friends as kids, and then, like, I think he, like, owns one of them, probably the Hound, and then, like, they, like, over the years, like, as they grow up, like, this guy causes the Hound to, like, hate the Fox and, like, try to kill the Fox or something. Which is kind of evil. I mean, that's pretty evil to, like, you know, take a friendship, like, tear it away, and have one former friend try to kill the other. If I'm remembering it correctly.
That would boost him up the C then.
I'm fine with C. Now this I'm not sure on. I don't know what this wolf is from.
Man.
What did you say?
Oh, there. Oh, God.
Do you know what this wolf is from?
Nope.
I'm trying to think of what was in between Fox and the Hound and Black Cauldron. Because I know the next one is Black Cauldron.
Sorry, Black Cauldron.
Research time.
Hang on. I'm gonna search up Disney eras. Alright, so between... Oh, good! There's nothing! There's nothing there. What is this wolf from? You know what? Actually, that wolf might also be from Fox and the Hound. I'm not sure, though.
Here's also be from Black Cauldron.
Yeah, I've never seen Black Cauldron, so I don't know. And it's been years, if I even have seen Fox and the Hound. I'm pretty sure I've seen Fox and the Hound. But I don't know what this wolf is. But I'm gonna guess it's just a wolf, so F.
Alright.
Alright, now this guy from Black Cauldron, I'd argue D for design. Cause I
want to agree with that, but the image that they used is very dark, so I can only really see his eyes.
Has anyone here actually seen the Black Cauldron is the thing?
No.
I think he's a pretty generic, like...
He seems
like, fantasy villain, but also looks really cool. He definitely looks evil, so I'm gonna put him in D for design. Alright.
On to the Monopoly Man with a chin.
Radigan.
I haven't seen this movie in...
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, out of the three of us, I feel like Jacob is, like, the one who would probably know the most about the Great Mouse Detective.
That was a good movie. No.
Well, how's this villain?
His plan was to use robots to take over England by impersonating the Queen.
I'm sorry, what?
Taking over a country, that's pretty evil.
What? Wait, go back. Robot? There are robots in the Great Mouse Detective?
Clockwork robots, more so. That kind of thing.
Still, what the fuck?
And like, things involve, like one of the plots of the movie is like Tori Mickey.
Boy, all I gotta say is I cannot.
Queen robot.
All I gotta say is I cannot wait for this to.
Then try to murder her.
Yeah, that's batshit insane. I love it.
Almost kill the heels via Rube Goldberg machine. That commitment alone, I'm willing to put in the pretty high.
I'd say B.
Goldberg machines are just an ass.
Oh yeah, physics fair. That puts him at least a B.
I gotta say B.
B's fine. Now I can't wait for Great Mouse Detective to be on Disney Plus so I can rewatch that shit. Because that sounds insane. Also,
Okay.
God, I am excited for Disney Plus. Like, that is actually a streaming service I'm willing to spend my own money on.
Okay. Hear me out. Can we have an extended chin tier?
Extended Shin. You know what? That could be our meme tier. I'm fine with Shin being our meme tier.
I'm bad for this guy because I have no idea anything about him.
According to the Disney timeline, this guy is from Oliver and Company.
I know nothing else about that except that I think he maybe dies by getting hit by a train.
All I know about Oliver and Company is Billy Joel.
That too.
That's all I remember about Oliver and Company. Why should I worry? Why should I care? Anyway, yeah.
So, extended perpendicular chin is a perfect tier for him.
Yeah. I'm gonna put that in between C and D because Chin starts with a C. So...
Alright, Ursula.
Oh, hang on. Ah, shit. There, is that right? Oh, no, that's not right. Hang on. I gotta fix the colors here.
She steals the voice of somebody.
Well, she doesn't steal it, per se. Like, Arrow enters a contract over...
Yeah, the most evil thing, contracts that... Yeah.
Kind of, except she's more of an octopus.
Yes, but that was
Also, I'd just like to point out, I rewatched the original Little Mermaid recently because there's been all this buzz about the live-action remake. She's gray. Like, where did bright purple Ursula come from? She is gray. Like, even there, she's like a grayish purple. Not as bright as, like, marketing makes you think she is.
Also for the live-action mermaid, all I'll say about that is that I only know it exists because of the meme about the controversy of the casting. Quote-unquote controversy.
Yeah, it's one of the dumbest controversies.
I for one am very happy to see like how diverse they're making the cast, honestly. We got a black Ariel, an Asian Scuttle, like they're going pretty diverse with this cast, and that's a good thing. Fuck people who think we need a white Ariel.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Regardless, being a lone shark puts you at least the...
I really wanted to make a joke to go along with that list, but I could not remember for the life of me the name of the crab.
Sebastian.
Thank you. Going fast.
She has one of the best villain songs, being Poor Unfortunate Souls.
Having a catchy tune does not mean you're evil.
I mean, but look at all those Poor Unfortunate Souls that she has just turned into little, like, shriveled up.
That's why
I would argue that her evilness is like the center of it because she makes the people do that to themselves, basically, because of the contract.
Yeah, she's an expert manipulator for sure.
That's why I say C or B.
I'd argue B or A. All right, B.
Now this guy,
I've got the Disney timeline pulled. That is Rescuers Down Under.
that explains the hat, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, I get it. Down Under. I didn't know that movie took place in Australia. So. Oh, I guess that also explains the Jello Apocalypse blooper. I don't want birds, I want bird. God, I love Jello Apocalypse.
Yeah, he's such a lad.
Yeah. Anyway, did you say chin for this guy?
I'm going to put him in chin because I know nothing about him.
That's fair.
That is a perfect extended perpendicular chin.
That is a good chin. Alright, Gaston. Gaston's not really evil, he just wants to marry Belle. But also, I feel like he could definitely go in chin, because there's literally a lyric in the song Gaston that goes, "No one's got a swell cleft in his chin like Gaston."
Okay, I'm willing to put the Gaston perhaps higher up than normal because he is the only Disney villain who is referenced in the Dungeons and Dragons Edition Monster Manual.
I'm sorry, what?
That is more reason just to put him in D.
An image for the werewolf page. There's an image that is a guy that looks exceptionally close to Gaston, just fighting with a werewolf.
Huh. Alright.
Hold on, I'm gonna pull up the page in the book because the page actually works like really good lyrically of the song.
Yeah. I will say, like we mentioned live action remakes, how a live action remake could definitely improve the evil queen from Snow White. The live action remake considerably upped Gaston's evilness. He leaves Maurice in a forest to die, and Maurice isn't crazy in that one. So he's less justified in that. Luke Evans is a great Gaston. Like, hot take, the Beauty and the Beast live action remake is honestly better than the animated original, I think. That's a video for another day.
Page is 206, and that's basically placement that kind of inspired a meme that goes like, "No one hits like Gaston, no one crits like Gaston, no one's on to the 206 like Gaston."
Yeah. I feel like Gaston, the lowest I want to put him is chin tier. Again, I feel like chin is there's literally a lyric in a song that talks about his chin, so.
Yeah. Alright.
Oh, I accidentally put him in C. There we go. Alright, Jafar is my favorite Disney villain. Again, he wants to take over a palace. Also wants to marry. Also wants to force Jasmine into marriage.
Wants to force Jasmine into marriage. He wants to.
And she's considerably younger than him.
The entirety of Arabia.
Yep.
He's willing to kill random people just for unlimited power.
Yep.
I
want to put him in S. I really do. I really want to put him in S.
Yeah, I don't want the literal embodiment of evil to be the only thing there.
Oh, it's not going to be. For sure. There are other S tiers on here, for sure.
I've just looked at the later ones and I've just realized, what is the plant-like dinosaur with the yellow eye?
I have no idea. But we'll get to that when I get to that.
I'm trying to think of what regular Disney movie came out after Moana.
List away.
What could that be?
Could that be another Wreck-It Ralph film?
Is that from Wreck-It Ralph 2?
See?
I haven't seen Ralph Breaks the Internet yet.
It is the only one that comes after, so it has to be from Wreck-It Ralph 2.
Oh, okay then.
Begs the question, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, what is that?
Hold up. It's a virus.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I need to watch that movie.
I do too.
I didn't, I was very hesitant about it based on the marketing, but I hear it's actually good and much better than the Emoji Movie. So,
That wasn't a hard bar to pass.
yeah.
Yes,
But I was really but based on the marketing, you can see why I was worried about it being on Emoji Movie level. Anyway,
Regardless,
Scar, I would argue,
wanted to become the king of Pride Rock so he could feed the hype.
I would also argue, he has the best villain song. Yeah,
I'd say at the very lowest, I'd put him in C.
I would put him higher than that, definitely.
That's why I say
I definitely want to go higher than that because he does technically win. He loses after that, but he does win for a decent period of time.
Yeah.
I get that.
And the kingdom does go to shit when he wins, so
B then?
I'm leaning more towards A, honestly.
The problem is, like, I don't know, he killed one specific person and caused a famine.
Okay, but one specific person, more like he caused the most tragic Disney movie death.
Yeah, but
I argue that alone bumps. I feel like Long Live the King alone bumps him up to A tier.
Jacob, B or A?
Oh,
Are you getting your dice?
God, are you getting dice?
Finn is A. Tier.
You got out.
B.
Damn it. Alright. Alright.
Now, dude from Pocahontas.
Yeah, Ratcliffe. I mean, he's just a racist colonialist?
I mean, he's just humanity.
Yeah. So S tier is what you're saying.
Yeah, he's S tier.
Are we actually gonna put Radcliffe in S tier? Are we actually I was joking.
Do you want to put him in
now.
tier?
Are we actually? Alright.
Chin.
Chin You know what? Chin tier is fair for Ratcliffe, actually. Chin tier is very fair. Now Frollo from Hunchback of Notre Dame.
It's to win on my end. And no one can stop me.
To what tier?
Like the name of the tier.
Okay.
Wait, Frollo? Wait, who are...
Alright, sorry, I was talking about the name to Chin to win.
Chin to win.
Okay, so what
Okay.
is your name for it, Noah?
I just have Chin on there.
I have extended perpendicular chin, and Jacob has chin to win. We are now all different.
Hey.
I'm gonna put extended perpendicular chin to win.
Same names here.
No, Jacob, he's stealing your idea.
No, I'm putting them all together. I'm putting you guys' together.
What?
I put extended perpendicular chin to win. So I put you guys' together.
Okay.
Anyway, Frollo. It's been a while since I've seen Hunchback of Notre Dame. But he wants to kill a guy just because he's ugly, and also is another one that wants to force...
Kind of commit genocide.
Yeah! I think. And also tries to force Esmeralda into marriage, and from what I understand, he's the most rapey of the ones that try to do that?
I mean,
So, pretty high up kind of so far.
C?
I think B.
Upper B.
Okay.
Alright,
Alright, Hades. Entertaining villain.
yeah, very entertaining.
Literally the god of
You got to the
the
underworld.
underworld.
Wants to take over Olympus.
Which is basically taking over the realm.
Yeah,
I gotta put that on S.
yeah, I agree with Hades on S. The guy from Mulan, I forget his name. I shouldn't forget his name, but I do.
We get it too.
The leader of the Huns.
To defeat.
Yeah. It's like, he looks cool.
Design.
Yeah, I figure that's fair. D for design. He looks cool, and he just kind of wants to, I don't know, kill the emperor?
War.
Like that's
He wants to like take over China, basically.
yeah. Anyway,
Right. Time for another chin boy.
yeah. That's no question. Tarzan villain goes to chin tier. He also has one of the most gruesome Disney villain deaths, I might add, because he literally
Yeah.
pretty much hangs himself on jungle vines accidentally. Alright. Now, Yzma. Another very entertaining one. She wants to kill Emperor Cusco.
From which movie?
Emperor's New Groove.
Emperor's New Groove. Great movie.
Yes, great movie.
A bit cultural appropriation, but great movie.
I've seen the memes.
She has the best henchman.
Well, best in terms of best, not best in terms of most effective.
Yeah, no, not best in terms of most effective. Best as in best. Kronk is just awesome.
Awesome that they made the sequel about Kronk.
Yeah, and it wasn't that good.
Is the Kronk movie on this list?
Oh.
I don't think.
That movie was about Kronk trying to get the approval of his dad.
Yeah, this doesn't have sequel villains either, apart from Ralph 2, which.
Actually, I think the villain in that movie was just
Yeah, this also doesn't have, like, major... The only sequel villains on here are, like, theatrical sequels, like Rescuers Down Under and Ralph Breaks the Internet. No direct-to-DVD stuff.
Oh yeah, I forgot. There's also a TV show for Emperor's New Crew.
Yeah, Emperor's New School. That was...
More badly than I should.
Hold up. Being successful enough to have a, like, school cartoon based off of you at least puts you in B tier.
Well, was she even involved with Emperor's New School?
She was like a recurring villain in the show.
Oh, okay.
There is at least one episode where like she wins nonsense because
Wait, wins at what?
The region from Cusco.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm for putting her in B. No.
Okay, as long as we're putting her in B. Now to the guy where I got the extended perpendicular chin from.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. Alright.
When I get at the ball.
Yeah, I believe that's the guy from Atlantis? Question mark? Alright. So Gantu from Lilo and Stitch.
Oh, that's who it is. Like I couldn't recognize him in that picture.
Yeah, that's Gantu.
Now that I see that is 100% Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah. He wants to capture Stitch and bring him back to...
For testing.
Yeah.
Particularly villain in the show and in one of the movies he just becomes a good guy.
Yeah.
At least at most D tier. He
I'd-
doesn't seem to be that evil.
I would, yeah. I mean, like, I wouldn't put him higher than D. I'm trying to think if D for design works for him.
I mean, being an evil scientist, bounty hunter kind of dude.
Yeah.
Just, at least puts you in D.
Even then, like, he isn't even the villain for most of Lilo and Stitch. It's mostly Jumba and Pleakley. Now, granted, they're goofy villains and turn good in the end, but, like, really, Jumba's the villain for most of the movie.
I'd be here partly because, like, although it's definitely not going off just because, like, he's the main villain of most of the show for the okay, not.
Yeah, he is the big bad. He's the big bad.
Big bad, that's a different guy, but he is, like, the villain that's most there.
Well, it's like, cause, like, I guess, like, the way I see it is, like, in Doctor Strange, Calicius is the main villain, but Dormammu's the final boss.
Yeah, that's a fair way of putting it.
Yeah.
So, do you want to put him in F then?
I'll keep him in D, I think. Oh. There's just something about...
So,
Yeah.
I'm going to take a wild guess and assume this next guy is from the Treasure Planet?
Yes, I'm gonna say that is correct. That is definitely Treasure Planet design. Which begs the question. Now, I don't remember anything about Treasure Planet, but D for design?
Design.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
I think Treasure Planet is just like Treasure Island, but more space.
Yeah. So, the guy from Home on the Range...
Guy whose evil plan is to take over a lot of land, making his competition go bankrupt by using his magical yodeling powers to hypnotize all the cattle into going to him.
God, that movie... God, there's a reason people don't like that movie.
Okay, I actually enjoyed that movie as a kid. I don't remember for the life of me why, but I definitely enjoyed it as a kid.
Oh, I'm sure it's enjoyable for kids. But
He,
that's just very stupid.
okay, the thing is, we have to put him next to Prince John. Because his plan basically boils down. He wants money.
D2.
And it's
Alright.
kind of,
Also, I just realized, like, you were doing, like, in university, we were doing that, like, long before, but, like, the main event of the movie Kick It to Gear, of him not realizing that there was a swath of land that was unclaimed by him, because it was the same shape as one of his henchmen's head, and that henchman just kept sitting in the exact same spot.
God. There's a reason. Like, Home on the Range is definitely, like, one of the black sheeps of Disney's library. That's for sure.
Seems like one of the worst.
Alright. Speaking of black sheeps of Disney's library, the aliens from Chicken Little, these guys aren't evil at all. They just want their kid back.
Yeah, like they're just like really effective at their job, which is just the potential enemy, and then get the kid.
Yeah, they just...
Say after.
Yeah, they're not evil at all. They just want their kid back. Now, Doris from Meet the Robinsons.
Sorry.
Now, Doris from Meet the Robinsons, on the other hand.
Okay.
Okay,
Hold up.
that's who that is.
Yeah.
I cannot tell who that was.
Yeah, that's...
Take the picture is the orange dot.
Okay.
Or red dot.
You want to know what I was thinking when I first saw that? A mixture between the end boss of Incredibles and Monster vs. Aliens.
Oh, you know what I just realized? Alex, you still haven't seen Meet the Robinsons, have you?
Well, I've seen it at one point. I definitely know I've seen it.
Okay.
It was one of those in and out kind of movies.
Well, because I remember, like, one of Liam's stream highlights is us talking about the bowler hat guy and you not knowing who it was.
Okay.
Because this is the bowler hat.
That's more just, like, my compulsive forgetfulness as
Okay.
due to my depression.
Getcha.
So,
Alright. Yeah, so,
I'll let you guys take this one.
well, Doris wants to enslave humanity because
That's at least an A.
because she got thrown out by her inventor in favor of the time machine.
Okay, you know what? That is fair.
Um,
I'm just gonna say that right now. That is just to throw out the hat in favor of time machine.
yeah, well, she was supposed to be like a helpful hat. Well, actually, no, she was thrown out long before the invention of the time machine, I think. But, like, she was supposed to be, like, a helpful hat, like, that could, like, help you, like, I think she, like, did your hair and brushed your teeth and stuff like that. And then she tried to enslave a guy who was testing out the hat, and then she got thrown out because of that. And also, there is a point in her favor with, as you made the argument for Yzma, she did win until time travel, and the kid who invented her went back in time and promised to never invent her, and then she died.
Big oof.
God, Meet the Robinsons is awesome, though. Like, God, that...
Watch the movie again.
God, I want to watch that movie again.
Alright, A tier.
Yeah, I'd argue at least A tier. Honestly, does anyone have an argument against S tier? She also, like, completely betrays Bowler Hat Guy when he totally thought, like, they were working together as part of an evil scheme. Like, Bowler Hat Guy, again, Bowler Hat Guy is the same as like Calisius and Jumba, where like he's evil throughout most of the movie, and justifiably so, and but then he gets totally betrayed by Doris. I think it's also a test, like, yeah, I don't know, does anyone have an argument against S tier for Doris? I didn't think I was gonna put Doris in S tier, but I just kind of talked myself into it.
Yeah, let's go S.
Yeah! Alright. Now, the agent from Bolt. Yeah, that's who that guy is.
I was getting a heavy up vibe from that guy.
No, this doesn't have Pixar, and that is not the villain from Up.
No, I get that. It just looks like a character that could be from Up,
Yeah.
from that picture.
Yeah. But yeah, so this guy wants to, force a girl and her dog into being TV stars, even when the dog clearly...
Oh, this guy.
Yeah.
I mean, he just wants to make money.
He's an aggressive talent agent.
Yeah.
D.
I'd put him higher than D on... Well...
We argued that for, like, 2 other guys who just wanted to make money. And for the person that didn't want to.
Yeah, but he is using a dog and a, like, I think she's, like, 14?
Yeah, but that boils down to money.
Yeah, D, I guess.
And now for the final chip candidate.
Good doctor.
Yeah, Dr. Facilier. What exactly did he want again?
He wanted money because he owed a debt to, I think it was...
Oh yeah, he owed a debt to his friends on the other side.
In the end, he gets dragged to hell, so...
Yeah.
Oh, to the afterlife. I don't know if it was supposed to be hell.
It's like...
Probably.
Back alley in Morristown.
They wouldn't say it was hell, but it was probably hell.
And looks behind himself.
I don't know.
Chin.
Fair. It's been a while since I've seen Princess and the Frog. I know this is, like, he's probably, like, the most popular modern Disney villain. Yeah.
This specifically says animated.
Yeah.
Alright, we're on to 3.
Alright, so,
Fully at least.
yep. Mother Gothel from Rapunzel. From Tangled. Yeah.
Kidnaps a person and emotionally manipulates the kid.
Yeah. Just to keep her youth.
C.
Yeah, C is fair.
We need another C tier.
There's also a popular theory that she is actually the evil queen from Snow White.
Keep her at C. We don't want to tarnish that.
At C.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a cool theory, but also, I think it was debunked by Cartoon Conspiracy. Anyway, King Candy, aka Turbo,
wants to take over an entire game cabinet.
yeah, literally, like,
Of a realm.
deletes the data, or tries to delete the data for the rightful ruler of the kingdom of the game. And
At the very least, he's a B tier.
yeah, I'm trying to think if there's justification to put him higher.
I mean, his second form is really fucking creepy.
Yeah.
I don't think it's technically him at that point, though.
Well, it's definitely him. He's just... Oh, right, because he gets eaten by a cybug, and then... Yeah.
And it was like take on attributes of what they eat.
Yeah.
Technically him at that point.
Yeah. It's like a fusion type thing. I think B is fair, though. Oh, what?
Alright.
Oh, well, hang on. My computer is freaking out here. A sec. One sec. Oh, I accidentally found the night. You can see now. I don't know where we're putting him, but that's where he is right now. He wants to take over kingdom, someone else's kingdom, because there's no chance of him being ruler of his own kingdom because of how many brothers he has that are... He's like 14th in line for the throne or something. So he tricks...
I don't like him as a
doesn't
villain
take over
because
a
no matter what, like his motivation doesn't really make sense.
Okay, I'm not gonna...
Wanting power, but like the method still wouldn't work. Because that's not how like monarchy... But
If anything, he'd have to
part of his backstory.
Well, here's what I'm thinking. He, the twist of him being a villain in Frozen... was incredible to me. Because, throughout that movie, I was like, okay, I know Anna's not actually going to end up with Hans. She's going to end up with Kristoff. They're making it incredibly obvious. They're pulling in Enchanted. But...
No, I'm not denying that.
No, literally, the moment in the movie where he says, "Oh, Anna, if only there were someone out there who loved you." That fucking, my mouth was agape. I was at the edge of my seat. And it's kind of impressive that a Disney movie was able to do that.
I like it just for the sole way that I like him as a villain is that twist.
He's a good...
I really like him as a villain.
I still want to put him in the back.
I very much disagree with him being an F. I feel the fact that he was able to deceive not only Anna and sort of not only was he able to deceive Anna and the rest of the kingdom, he was able to deceive the audience, which is hard.
Design.
I don't think that's valid either. Because he's just a dude in and out.
No.
Yeah, that's okay.
I'm not trying to talk in design, visual design. I'm talking design as in character design. How they built him as a character. I will admit, he's fucking brilliant.
How about we create another how about we create a meme tier just for him, just called Mindfuck?
I can live with that.
I can also live with that.
Alright. I'm gonna put it in between C extended perpendicular chin to win.
Yeah. This is now a thing on my list, so.
Oh, wait, hang on. Alright. Mindfuck. Now,
So,
Callahan from Big Hero 6.
I don't want to, like, if we're rating this for the villain, I don't want to put him very high because his motivation is wants to save his daughter.
Yeah, he's kind of the Mr. Freeze of the universe.
Yeah, he's definitely,
Bad methods.
but also, like, I feel like the fact that he kills Tadashi, that he causes Tadashi, he doesn't directly kill Tadashi necessarily, but he's responsible for Tadashi's death. I feel like that balances out the fact that he's just...
Yeah, but, yeah, like, as I was saying, though, it wasn't necessarily intentional is the issue.
Yeah, but he is like, oh, that was his mistake. Like, I don't know.
I mean, denial is a powerful thing.
You know, I could make an argument for mindfuck for him as well, actually.
If we're going to do that, we also have to put the mayor in fuck.
That is true.
Yeah, but also, like, okay, I'm one of few people who wasn't actually a big fan of Zootopia. I don't think the twist for her was nearly as effective as it was for Hans and Callahan.
Regardless, she wants to perpetuate racism.
That's fair.
That
So
is pretty
she's
evil.
she's at least a really high up in the thing.
Alright, so, but first, Callahan, like, can we agree on
Fuck.
mindfuck? Okay. And then the mayor, or, like, the mayor's assistant, rather, because she's not actually the mayor.
That's true. Well, she becomes the mayor.
That's right, yeah, because she gets the mayor locked up because he's a predator. Not that kind of predator, thankfully.
Because he is an allegory for 80s
That would be a very
America.
different kind of Disney movie.
Yeah,
It'd be a much earlier Disney
I mean, there are some of that kind of predators on this list, I think.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I guess, like, I don't know. I felt very weird about her villain twist, because I was like, because, I mean, think about it, these past two Disney movies, like, these were right in a row, these had great villain twists. And it almost felt like Zootopia, like, was trying to emulate, like, oh, let's have another big villain twist, and I don't know.
Regardless, if you don't want to give him mindfuck, that's fine. I do want to at least get C.
I'm fine with C. I will settle for C for her.
Jacob.
Fine, that.
Alright.
Alright, now from villain twist we go to villain twist.
Which is but a different kind of villain twist, where it was like, I mean, it's just like a monster As much as I love Moana, I kind of want to put Taka in F, because they're not evil, they're just, like, missing the heart that Maui took. And also, like, even though...
They're not evil, they're just in a desperate need for an organ transplant.
Yeah! That's a good way to sum it up. That's actually a really good way to sum it up. So for that reason,
F.
yeah, as much as I love Moana, F tier. Also, again, I know Tamatoa is not the main villain, but Tamatoa is a much more interesting character. And has an awesome villain
Now the
song.
virus.
I mean,
I'm trying to find what this guy wants to actually do.
okay, but don't spoil Ralph Breaks the Internet, please.
I won't.
Well, it's a virus, so
Okay.
just
The
for
least
that.
spoiler thing it can do, without spoiling the movie, is just wreck everything in its path.
So it's a direct parallel to our hero.
No, it's trying to, like, be a virus and kill everything in its path. Which, as I see it now, is a direct parallel to Ralph.
Yeah!
Although
That's actually really interesting. Oh gosh, okay, I gotta watch this movie. I gotta watch it.
time,
Also,
I want to put it higher up because of all that, but at the same time, it's a virus. That's just what it do.
Yeah, which we put the tiger and the...
I
But-
gotta say D for design.
Yeah, I was gonna say D for design, because that's a really cool idea for a villain in an internet-based movie.
Much better than
Which, now that I think about it, is just...
I will delete the phone.
Oh yeah, that was the conflict in Emoji Movie, wasn't it? God damn.
Yeah.
Alright, so we got a very solid list here. We have, in S tier, we have Chernabog, Jafar, Hades, and Doris. And in A tier, we have the Pleasure Island guy from Pinocchio, Maleficent,
Flavor.
and Cruella de Vil. And then, of course, for our meme tiers, we have Mindfuck with Hans and Callahan. And our biggest meme tier ever,
Chin tier with 7 chinny boys.
The guy from Oliver and Company, the guy from Rescuers Down Under, Gaston, Ratigan, the guy from Tarzan, the guy from Atlantis, I think, and Dr. Facilier. It's really a testament to those villains that I could only actually name 3 of them. I mean, I know the Tarzan villain's name, I just can't think of it right now.
I mean, that is precisely why Extended Popular Chin is the perfect name for them.
Yeah. Alright. Now, Alex, since you would be next to pick a tier list, I'm going to leave it up to you. Do you want to do another one this stream, or do you want to end it here?
I want to go to